So I'm more of a fan of the New Balance 1906 versus the 2002R. But what I will say is I have a bit of I suppose, more of a sort of soft spot for this particular version, which is like the protection pack. And I have the original ones, and I really like wearing those because of the fact that it has like these sort of off-cut materials. And so when I saw these, I thought, maybe I'll grab these as well, because I do really like wearing my other pair. And then this is kind of something that maybe I'd use, like, when I go on sort of holiday and things of that nature, or during sort of spring, summertime. And this is the New Balance 2002na protection pack, and this is a mule version, and same sort of Raincloud colourway. And the 2002R, as far as I know, was introduced in 2023, and it's a lifestyle 2K sneaker turned into a mule in this particular one. So with the details, it comes in a Raincloud and grey colourway, so you can see that on here, and it's just different tones of grey. And yeah, overall, not much else to say really, but the greys do really work in my opinion. And it also has an ABZORB midsole, and this is provides the impact cushioning, and similar to any other sort of New Balance really. And it also features N-ergy cushioning system, so this is the gel-like pillars that you see here, and this provides majority of the, I suppose, cushioning and impact protection, and it feels quite a little bit squishy, not like majorly so, but enough to kind of, give you that kind of overall support really. And it also has what they're calling stability web outsole technology that you can see here, and this stops the shoe from twisting and gives it a bit more sort of rigid approach as well. So when you have your foot on this, your midfoot is really supportive. And it's using kind of mesh and leather upper materials, which is more on the sort of suede side, rough suede if you will. And I feel like the rough suede is different to what was on the original pair. This one feels a bit more sort of utilitarian, whilst the other pair was very sort of kind of shaggy type suede material. And overall they kind of look a little bit different, I suppose, aesthetically, whilst the other pair probably looks a bit more premium versus this one. And the price for these were £120. So with the comfort sizing, much like any other 2002R or 1906R, it's on the medium to firm side. And sometimes with the tooling of these, the midsole outside combination, they can be a bit more sort of firmer and slightly, I suppose, more on the softer side. But it just depends on what model you get and how it's been sort of manufactured. But this one seems pretty much similar to other 1906Rs or 2002Rs. And it's got a neutral arch and heel support, so it being adapted from a runner shoe, it's got that kind of same sort of feel to it. Quite sort of neutral. And I would recommend going true to size on these if you're in the UK, and if you're in the US, look to go maybe down half size, or go to your true to size, so that kind of works. I think in between those is good. And there's no wear and time with these. They're good to go out of the box. Like I said, there's no laces. It's very sort of flexible mesh upper materials, and the leather's quite fine as well to wear. And also just the being a slip-on, it's very easy to sort of put on. And in terms of traction, I think it's really good. I've never had a problem with New Balances, and that's why I bought this mule version. It's not the most looker of in terms of like good looks, but at the same time, I just really like the way the overall package works for the 2002R or 1906R. So with the look and style, it's got that futuristic 2K runner look. So especially if you're wearing sort of trousers or stuff like that, you can cover this and almost look like a normal 2002R protection pack. And I actually just really like the neutral colours on this. I think this is one of those ones where you can pretty much wear it with anything and it works fine, especially because it's like a brighter grey. And it's a good sort of spring summertime sneaker in my opinion. Like I said, because it's a slip-on, it's good to sort of wear, when you're driving, that kind of stuff, or if you're going on holiday, they're kind of easy to slip on and off. And also, just wearing around the office. And it's a good sort of smart casual type piece of footwear. I found overall, the way it looks is quite sort of sophisticated, which is typical sort of New Balance, I suppose. And like I said earlier, the slip-on nature of it just makes it easier to sort of put on and off, and some people may not like that. There is a little bit of heel slippage that you get, and it just depends on the sizing. Like I said, you kind of want to play around with the sizing to get the right one. So with the final thoughts, it's got the nice sort of neutral colour, in my opinion, and I think it looks great. And it's a unique silhouette, not for everyone, I suppose. And don't get me wrong, it doesn't look as nice as a standard 2002R. And I do like the overall sort of 2K runner aesthetics on this one, and it having that sort of slight tweak, to do with the protection pack. So with the ratings, I'm going to give the look and style a 4 out of 5. I think for me it's one of those ones where I think it's just a really cool looking I suppose colourway, and I really like the way the protection pack looks. And the comfort, I'm going to give that a 4. I don't think it's premium as some of the other pairs that I've seen. It's slightly more on the firmer side, but it's still fine on foot. And the same with the quality as well. I'm going to give that a 4. I don't think it's as nice as the original 2002R. And the pricing, I'll give that a 4 as well. I think they've done pretty well with the price for being a mule, but bearing in mind other mules cost sort of lower in price, I expect it to be a bit lower. And that's why overall I'm going to give it a 4. I think generally speaking, if you can pick them up for half price or less than half price like I did, it's a good buy in my opinion, especially if you can sort of wear them during sort of the spring summertime, and they seem to sort of last a while as well. So with the outsole sort of combination being quite sort of rugged and lasting a long time, and also just like I said, feeling very balanced and sort of neutral on foot and low to the ground.